In this video of the Headrush Pedalboard series, we're going to talk about hands-free mode. Alright, so this is a really cool feature. I'm going to go into stomp mode here. And let's say I'm in a rig and I want to change something on the fly, but I don't want to have to bend over and move things around and do so. Like, you can double tap and you can change things on the side here, but I don't want to do all that. If I click on the press and hold the boost switch, okay, you can see that I probably need to turn it on first. Press and hold, all my parameters show up along the top line. And then there's two ways of doing this. You can either use the plus or minus buttons to go up or down on the gain there, or you can actually use the expression pedal. So let's say it's at 30. Okay, so I can adjust that with my foot. I can adjust the delay line. Alright, so here's my delay. I can press and hold that switch. And we have delay time, feedback, mix, sync, ratio, and width. And then you see there's two left and right arrows right here. If there's more parameters that can't be seen on the main page, you can use these two buttons to swap as far over to the right or to the left as you need to be able to see everything. So I'm just going to adjust. Let's adjust the mix time. So actually, I don't even like the. So we can scroll through here. Sometimes it might be hard to get the exact amount with your foot. Especially for like delay subdivisions or something. So it might just be easier to click it through with your foot there. There's a quarter note. Okay, we can do feedback. Feedback is kind of cool to adjust. So if we can do. Then you can bring it back into whatever level you want. We can do the mix. Okay, so 100% mix is going to mean your dry signal is going to be out of the chain. So usually 50% is half dry, half wet. So you could either make it as loud as your dry signal, or you can make it just slightly softer than your dry signal. Or you make it louder than your dry signal, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's basically a hands-free mode. You can do this with anything. You can do it with an amplifier. Well, maybe. Should be able to do it with an amp. Now, if you had this amp hooked up to a switch, which let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to hardware sign. Let's add something there. Let's do the amp on. Okay, so now my amp is on. So check this out. I can press and hold the amp, and then bam, I got instrument volume and the tone right there. Alright, so I can adjust the instrument volume. And you can do the tone. Actually, this is this amplifier is the Tweed Princeton. It's only got a volume and a tone. It actually played one of the newer Fender Pro Juniors which is I think the small like 10-watt amplifier. But it only had an instrument and a tone, and it was a good little amp. So you can get similar results by using the Headrush and choosing all kinds of different Fender amps or Marshall amps or whatever. But let's do one more. Let's go ahead and adjust some tremolo. Okay, and you see we have sync, so we can have that to be on or off by pressing these buttons right here. So if I have it on, my rate can be set to, any subdivision I want. So let's adjust the shape a little bit. I can adjust the depth. Okay, but what I want to do now is I can actually let's turn the sync off actually. So watch this, I can go from here. And let's turn our delay off so I can hear the tremolo better. So I can go from slow to fast. So you can do similar stuff with this, like with the Leslie sound or chorus or anything. If you want to change the rate in real time, you can do that. There are other ways to change parameters like that by assigning it to the foot switch or the expression pedal by going hardware assign. Then you can do like the cool A and B thing right here. But we're gonna check that out in a different video. So if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I will be putting out a quite extensive amount of videos in this Headrush pedalboard series because the thing is so cool. There's a lot of different things you can do with this. So I am Dr. McFarland. I'll see you in the next video, and keep rocking.